Well, it's Sunday, our last day here in Florida. So sad that time goes by so fast. But one of our traditions has always been to spend our last day at the flea market. And unfortunately, the Wagon Wheel Flea Market that we have went to for almost 30-something years closed after all this COVID stuff happened. But the Oldsmar Flea Market is still open. I have not been to the Oldsmar Flea Market in 10 years. So we're going to check out Oldsmar today. It's crazy how some of the vendors here at the Oldsmar Flea Market have been here forever. I remember when we were 18, 19 years old, we used to drive the Oldsmar Flea Market and go in that store and get stickers for our favorite bands. So that means that this guy has been at this flea market for almost 20 years. That's just crazy. Oh, that blue set looks nice, don't it?
Yeah.
I have that same set, but in black.
You got brandy set like that too.
Yeah. I liked it because it's just solid and it's actually got a tang, and for the price, you can't beat that.
No. That's one of them they haven't seen it yet.
Cut a right turn, Evelyn. There's nothing down there. Oh, hold a minute. Am I backwards? Did we need to make a left?
Yeah, because there's your parking.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We need to make a left. I'm sorry. We
Gotta watch it.
Yeah.
You really gotta watch it.
Hey, I realized it before I walked out of the building. That's not too bad, right? We were looking at knives, man. I got disoriented. Oh, man. Look at that. They got Three Stooges. They got Robin Hood.
I don't see any 3DS games.
Holy crap. Yeah, unfortunately, most of these are going to have a lot of the more nostalgic stuff. I mean, look, he's got Atari paddles till the end of tomorrow, you know what I mean? Oh, Game Genie. You used to plug this into the system, and then you would plug your game into this, and it would give you all the different, like, cheat codes and stuff. Yeah, and then it came with the book that told you how each game worked or whatever, you know what I mean? They got G.I. Joe for Atari. I never even knew they made G.I. Joe for Atari. Dude, that's cool. Alright, we kind of walked up the center, so we're a little thrown off. If nobody cares about Husky or Dollar Store, I say we just go ahead and go that way. Because the other thing is leggings, and I don't need any leggings.
Oh, why not?
I like showing my legs off. I don't need to hide them with leggings. Fishnets? You hear these people, they want me to wear leggings and fishnets. That's ridiculous. It's re with ridiculous at the end of it. Look at this, you can go for the full Florida experience when you're at the Oldsmar Flea Market, and while you're walking around shopping, you can get you a margarita, a pina colada, a Long Island iced tea, get your drink on while you're shopping. Of course, then again, if you drink too much, you might make a bad purchase decision. Now, I will say that some of these booths here are so full of clutter, you may not even want to go in the booth. I mean, how can you see what you're even wanting to buy? I'll tell you what, you can find anything you want at these flea markets. I mean, they've got jewelry, they've got clothes, shoes, cell phone accessories, makeups, lingerie. I mean, it's just endless. And Oldsmar Flea Market here, I would say they got probably 20 or 30 rows like this. Some of the stores look like almost official stores where they only sell select items. Other stores almost look like it's somebody's garage where they're just trying to get rid of their crap. But that's the joy of it, man. You never know what you're gonna find at these flea markets, man. Like this store here, it's just nothing but your essential oils, candle warmers, waxes. Very nice, organized store. This guy here's got kind of the tourist trap thing going with all the seashells. We had seen these little jellyfish style planters at the other place we were at. All different types of shells and stuff. They even got them in Kong shells. That is cool. Look, while you're at the flea market, you can get your hair cut. Oh, look at that sky, dude.
Oh, poor
That is stellar. Making a right turn going down the next aisle. Dude, that could be a good storm coming in. Look at that. Oh. I think that's one of the things I miss the most about Florida. We don't get clouds like that in Kentucky, not even when we get storms. They're just kind of flat, boring clouds for the most part. A whole bunch of video games. Man, video games galore in these places. Oh, wow. This has twice as much as the previous store. Old school, new school. Man, that's cool. All the different systems. Wii's and Ataris. I mean, dang. Yeah, these are all like
For money.
Well, these are all the collector coins and stuff, the rare, hard to finds. And silly question, with your customers that come in and such, what's the ages that you guys get through here? Is the younger generation getting into this at all?
No.
No, not at all, huh?
They want to collect iPhones.
Yeah, so it's kind of becoming, I don't want to say a lost art, but yeah. I mean, Dad got me into it when I was young.
I wish they would, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought when they had the state quarters out there, a lot of people would continue, but the vast majority of people, 85% or better,
Yeah,
completely.
yeah. I've always wondered that because I mean, I got my own little collection. My sister's got a collection, you know, and I always wonder if like stuff like this and stamps and that is kind of starting to become middle-aged and older, huh? Yeah. Man, that's sad. That's sad because it's a lot of history.
Well, I started collecting when I was 12 years old.
Yeah. So when I was a kid, my buddies and I were big into martial arts. We loved all the knives and swords and weapons and stuff. And we actually used to come to Oldsmar Flea Market to purchase them because Oldsmar Flea Market, I mean, it's like every other booth has them. One of the main booths we always used to come to was Nick's Knives, and it's actually still here. So I'm gonna walk in and check it out. I have to ask, how long has your booth been here?
About 37 years.
37 years, yeah. Well, I'm from Florida, but moved up to Kentucky. Been living up there about 13 years now.
Really?
And we're down here visiting Grandpa and everything. And I was telling the kids, because Wagon Wheel closed, and I was telling the kids that when I was a teen, you know, 18, 20, I always call that teen, but 18, 20, my buddies and I were big into martial arts, and we used to collect all the swords and knives. I can't remember how many things that I bought here. And we were walking by and I'm like, Nick's Knives is still here? Like, holy cow. That's why I was curious, like how long you've actually been here. Man, that is awesome. So Nick Knives, 37 years at Oldsmar Flea Market. That's just crazy, crazy. And I still have some of the stuff that I bought from him 20 years ago. Oh, that was scary.
Was it?
That was scary.
Yeah.
Did you see me jump? Woo! You didn't jump? You're so brave. You didn't jump.
I didn't jump. I went into a defensive position.
Look at this. They got booths available, man. You come get 17 and 18. Look, you got a door. You got windows. Look how cute that shop is. You guys could get yourselves a shop and sell stuff, whatever you want to sell. Because they sell everything here. Tools, hats. Look at these giant zip ties. Yeah, bungee cords, knives, jewelry, traveling bags. Oh look, you can get you a cute little toilet scrubby for your travel trailer. Look how cute that is. It's only $5. Keep your toilet bowl clean and be festive-ish. Look, it's even got seashells. Every time you clean the toilet, you can remember that time you were in Florida on vacation. Oh, they got hillbilly kettle corn. Yeah, kettle corn big in Kentucky too. Ooh, look how bright it is outside. Kettle corn. These old-fashioned stereos, man. These stereos you used to buy the pieces in sections and you would build it. So you'd buy a turntable, you'd buy the radio, you'd buy the CD player, and you would stack them, and you'd have all these wires hooking up in the back to each one and shit. Then you'd run the long wires to the speakers. And you have this thing stacked up 3 foot tall just so you can play some songs. And nowadays you got all the music on your phone and you just Bluetooth it to this tiny little speaker. But when I was a kid, we had those. Those were our speakers. Look at that speaker's almost as big as you, Evelyn. Goes up to your shoulder. Yeah, that's what we had. That was in the back of the car. Quinn!
It's a short sword. It's like a gladiator.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh, look at that one, man. That's a big old two-hander.
Dogs won't go.
Dude, that's cool.
Where's the flip?
They're closed on Sunday.
That's awesome.
That makes sense.
Open 10 a.m. Monday.
But you know what I bought from that? You like shepherd's pie?
Yeah.
I need to
You
do
got a
this, but
bigger
it
battery
hurts.
probably.
You need to what?
But I need to do this, but it hurts.
Wait, you gonna fart?
Oh, walking.
Oh. Yeah, walking's good for you, man. They got the jams going, dude.
105.5 The Dove's continuous light favorites while you work at WDUV.com.
Just when I started to dance, they turned the music off.
Believe it or not, this station is on my radio at work. I hear this all.
You lucky bastard, you. That's good music. Well, like everywhere else we've gone, this is one of those places where we're not going to be able to show you everything. There's just too much. I think we're in like the 70s furniture at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah.
Dad, isn't that the same couch you kissed your first girlfriend on?
No, ours is bigger and brighter.
Bigger and brighter? Evelyn just ran away with my camera. The funny thing is, she probably doesn't realize that I have the microphone and she does not. So whatever she says will not get picked up.
Nope.
She's currently saying road work ahead.
Yeah.
I sure hope it does.
You didn't have the microphone. Oh well.
Look at this, if you guys are into geodes, they got a whole booth. There's all kinds of geode stuff. Look, you can go over there and use the water thing and sift through sandbags and see if you can find some pretty rocks. Look at this geode, looks like a window. It's like a window to eternity. Look at this giant one over here. Holy cow. They actually had to put a sign on there saying do not sit and climb on it. Wow, I wonder how much that thing cost. Holy crud. See, me and geodes are a lot alike because we're ugly on the outside, but we're beautiful on the inside. See? Ugly on the outside, but I'm beautiful on the inside. I know, I'm beautiful on the outside too, I have to admit it. Well, we found another one of the dollar stores. You can get plants, you can get you an outfit, socks, underwear, phone cables, hats, tools. Look at all this stuff that you can get. Pots and pans. Look, they got dolphin bottle opener here. Look at that. Ain't that cute? It's magnetic. You put it on your fridge. Every time you get drunk, you can remember Florida. And the dolphin that we saw jumping out of the water.
They lied.
What?
I looked at that backpack. It's $14.99
Yeah.
in a dollar store.
Oh yeah, it's
They
a
lied.
dollar store. Well, I guess they didn't say how many dollars.
Yeah.
It's just
but it's-
isn't every store a dollar store then? You could be
What?
big pimping.
I will get one like that forever.
Yeah.
That's a fedora.
That's for
I
the sun.
adore the fedora.
Fedora. Fedora the Explorer. Fedora the Explorer.
By the way, Lee, this is not an exit.
It's not an exit. We
No.
can't get out here.
No.
I believe you, I just want to see it. This is where you used to see the turtle. There used to be a turtle. There used to be a turtle in this pond. Wow, this thing used to have a whole lot more water in it when I was a kid. There used to be a turtle in here, big old giant turtle. Look at that Florida sun picking on us. We're just innocent tourists. I promise, Florida sun, we're leaving tonight. Oh, it rained just like 20 minutes here, and now it's humid as heck, and that sun's just beating on us. That's one of the reasons why I do kind of like the Oldsmar flea market, is most of it is indoors, so you're in the shade. And throughout the walks, there's big fans up here circulating the air. And then a lot of these private shops will have fans going inside. There was even 1 or 2 shops that actually had air conditioners running because they were enclosed shops. So even though we've been walking around for over 2 hours now, not really sweating too badly or anything. And then they got food court, so you can get all kinds of grubs, you know, your funnel cakes, your corn dogs, different drinks and stuff, water, and then remember, could get a margarita too. So, oh, I think we hit more furniture. This whole half is just furniture. You can actually come and get a tattoo while you're at the flea market. To each his own, but I don't know if I would want to get a flea market tattoo. That's just, I like my guy. I like my guy in Frankfurt. Joe, I love you. I'm not going nowhere else. I promise, Joe, I will not get a flea market tattoo. Oh gosh. To each his own though. Maybe they got good deals and a good artist. I don't know. I didn't go inside. Well, you can get all your drugs here too, man. NyQuil, Midol, Vicks, Tylenol. Look, you can get fresh produce here. They weren't open when we walked past earlier. Or you can get you some lime for your key lime pie. Get you some winter squash. Then I'm into something. Something good. Keep it up, man. I like street performers, so I always try to give them a little something, you know? So many people don't. That guy wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all. Ooh, look, they got Corona on ice. But it's fake. What? Is it fake?
Yes.
That's fake. It's like completely fake. It's not even for sale. They just teasing people. It's hot outside and we're at the flea market and they have fake Corona on ice. Yeah, it's like a mirage. That's just not fair. That's not fair at all. Oh. Well, we're all done with the flea market. The kids spent all of Grandpa's money. So now it's time to go get some ice cream. And I guess I'm gonna have to pay for the ice cream because Grandpa's broke. Well, like I said, it's time for ice cream and we decided to come out to Dairy Kurl, which is an ice cream shop that's been here forever. I love it. We're gonna go see what kind of ice cream everybody's gonna get because I'm ready for ice cream. Dairy Kurl since 1953. They got all kinds of selections, man. Woo, buddy. Well, this one's kind of cool. It says temporarily out of blue raspberry, but then it says rock and roll is a good alternative. So if you were really dying for some blue raspberry, at least they got a suggestion for something different.
They're just not selling it rock and roll with the wall.
You can get tiger blood shaved ice.
Tiger blood shaved ice, man. And I'm gonna go with the large shaved ice bubble gum.
What flavor was it?
Bubble gum?
Bubble gum.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a big kid. Yeah, when I was a kid,
My hat.
Polar Cup used to be huge. And the guy was smart. He used to park right outside the middle school when the middle school let out. So you'd always get that $1 from mom before you go to school.
Here, this is for your lunch. That's right.
Now, I told Mom I need $1 for Polar Cup. Because you get out of school from where I was a good 20-minute walk. Florida sun and everything. So you get out of school, you get that Polar Cup. Then you'd walk home with your buddy sucking on the Polar Cup. And that used to have bubblegum flavor, and oh, that was just the best. Well, you all know how the rest of this goes. We suck down some ice cream as fast as possible because it's good, as slow as possible so we don't get a brain freeze. After this, it's back to Dad's house so that we can start packing up the camper and get ready to roll out. And Dad's gonna do some barbecue burgers for us tonight before we roll out. Oh, so looking forward to that. Might share that with you, might not. Catch you later. Check it out, my dad's barbecuing for me. I love barbecue, but you know it's always better when somebody else makes it, right? Gonna do up some burgers with some Sweet Baby Ray barbecue sauce. We got baked beans and potato salad, and he made some special deviled eggs. We're gonna grub out. Then it's gonna be nap time for me before we hit the road and all that. I've got the trailer already loaded, ready to go and everything, so we'll be on the road soon, man. We'll be saying goodbye to Florida in just a little while. Well, we've made it to the end of our adventure, and it's time to tally up those expenses and review the things that we decided to do while we were in Florida with our Florida on a budget. So starting off with the campgrounds, campgrounds was $174 for 4 nights, and we absolutely loved it here. It was so peaceful and beautiful, we will definitely come back. Now, even though we lived in Florida for many years, one of the things that we love to do when we come back to visit is go to the tourist traps, the souvenir shops, just those little places where you can walk around and look at the unique stuff for sale and just spend time with the family laughing and joking. As you can see, the sponge docks only cost us $5 for parking. Well, speaking of walking around, another thing that we love to do when we're traveling is find different nature walks and preserves. These are usually free, and as you can see, we always have fun. We spent one of our days at Fort DeSoto, walking around the fort, having fun, learning some history. What a cool place to go and explore. Then we spent the rest of the day at the beach. Very relaxing, beautiful environment, and hey, only $5 for parking. Now, of course, the kids and I didn't want to spend the entire trip sitting around the beach and window shopping, so we spent a day with my friend at Main Event. Now, this did cost $85, but it was 3 passes plus a $40 game card. We had a lot of fun, laser tag, video games, bowling, billiards, and more. Game centers are always a great way to spend the day. Now, if you ask me, one of the main reasons for coming to Florida, of course, is the beach. And the beach is a great budget-friendly thing. You got to pay for parking, but other than that, it's just a day in the sun and the sand. Now, unfortunately, this little adventure did get spoilt with some red tide and dead fish. But hey, now we've got a great story to tell. Another tradition of ours is to spend the day at Madeira Beach. We like to go to John's Pass Village and Boardwalk. Again, it's another tourist trap, but we just have so much fun there. And look, Quinn even got to play the steel drums. Then we shop-hopped over to Candy Kitchen. What a cute little store, and they really jam-pack all the candies in there. Plus, kind of cool that everybody writes their names on the wall and the ceiling. We also hopped over to a shop in Clearwater, Florida called Oddities and Antiques. The name definitely fits the shop, and of course, it's free to look, but you're probably guaranteed to buy something cool. We always spend our last day in Florida at the flea market. We used to go to Wagon Wheel Flea Market, but unfortunately they closed down. So this time around we went to Oldsmar Flea Market, Oldsmar, Florida. And I'll tell you, there's no flea markets like Florida flea markets. They literally have everything there. As you can see, you could even get pina coladas and margaritas. Now, one thing I did not include in the budgets for each of these videos up until now is foods and souvenirs. And the reason why is because that's kind of up to you what you want to do. You could spend the entire week eating peanut butter jelly sandwiches or going to every fancy restaurant in the book. Plus, whether you're on vacation or staying home, you have to spend money on food. You have to eat every day. So I didn't include that in the budget until now, but at the end of the video here, I do have an estimate of what we spent on our luxury foods. We went to 2 or 3 different restaurants. We had my favorite pizza that I can only get in Florida, and of course, we love our ice cream. Well, I hope our videos have shown that you don't have to spend a lot of money to enjoy Florida.
Most of the things you come to Florida for, like the beach and tourist traps, are just the cost of parking. And thanks to today's technology, finding free things or low-budget things to do in the area is just a Google search away. Going through the budget one last time, we spent a total of $530 on gas, $174 at the campgrounds. The main event was $85. Spent a total of $25 on parking. Now I'm estimating about $150 on all the extra foods and $100 for souvenirs, for a total of $1,064. For a family of 3, I consider that a pretty good budget, and I hope you enjoyed all the episodes.
I hope you guys enjoyed all the videos. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. We're trying to build up the channel. And our next couple of videos might be a little bit different because we're not going to be traveling so much. I actually work with a nonprofit organization called Cosplay for a Cause, where we dress in cosplay and help other groups with their fundraisers and such. And we've got some cons and conventions coming up that I need to do with that. And then also, I also perform at a place called Scarefest, and I perform as a clown there. Kind of a Halloween horror clown, but family friendly. So I'm actually going to share those videos with you guys. So even though it's not quite travel, it is still kind of old and odd because, I mean, Halloween's been around forever, and Scarefest, I mean, the stuff that you see there is definitely odd. So I hope you enjoy those videos. I hope you enjoyed everything that we've made so far. Again, please like, subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll get back to traveling probably in November as we head to Missouri to see some of my family for Thanksgiving. Check out Elephant Rocks. There's a bunch of great places up in Missouri we're going to check out. And then I might actually come back to Florida in December. I still haven't decided yet. I got a December from Christmas to New Year's in December to figure out what I want to do by myself because I'm not going to have the kids. And man, that's going to be an adventure. We'll see where I end up. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys later.